Could you tell me what the history is of this venue and how it came about?
Sure. In 2019, my daughter was getting engaged to be married. She said, I want to get married on the property. So I said, very well. So at that point, I figured out what would I do. So I strung the lights, I bought a sawmill, and this entire area behind us was overgrown with dead ash trees. Well, I dropped about 23 dead ash trees, built the tables, built the fencing, and actually created a small mini venue. We hadn't even thought about a wedding venue until during the wedding, people said, what's the name of this venue? I'm a little slow, but I started thinking, well, that's not a bad idea. So that's when my wife and I decided that in January of that month, we said, okay, let's go ahead and launch it. And so we launched at that point. So it was just built for my daughter within 4 months, and we've continued, and it's been very successful ever since.
To tell me about the different spaces that you guys have here then.
Well, when we created the whole entire venue, one of the focus we wanted to do is we wanted to keep all of the guests close by within a small area. So we've created a circle out here, which is under the lights, where so many brides have their first dance, father-daughter, mother, son. And then we also created the wedding wall. We've created a willow tree where they can get married there. They choose where they want to get married on our property. We don't choose because it's not our wedding. We just make that wedding for them what they want, not what we want, because it's theirs.
My first question for you is, what makes your guys' venue unique compared to the others around you?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is, first of all, we're a family business. Obviously, we built the venue from wood on our property, which we'll explain a little bit about that more later. But we have 6 former brides that got married at the venue that now work for us, which is amazing. We're so hands-on with our couples, and they truly become like part of our family. And we don't say that as a cliche, but it's not a transaction for us, it's truly a relationship. And so we get to know them, we get to know their families. We often meet their children years later when they have kids, and we walk them through every process, every step of the process in planning their wedding. And so we just become friends with these people, and it's such an honor to be able to host someone's wedding day, because it's one of the most special days in someone's life.
Absolutely. My next question for you is, what's one of the most memorable moments you have from being here?
Yeah, we early on we wanted our venue to be all about our couples, because if you don't have couples, you don't have a business. So we came up with this idea of having a reunion party for our couples. So we did one 2 years ago, had about 70 people. We did a DJ, we had a food truck, we did giveaways, had a scavenger hunt, and it's a time for us to see our couples again and have them come back and see what we've done to improve the venue. And it's just so much fun, and we have another one this year, so it'll be our second biannual reunion party. And again, like we have always said, our couples are our business, and they're what we focus on. And so just to have them come back after 2 years or 3 years and see them again, it's just a wonderful experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Could you tell me about how you work with couples to bring their vision to life?
Yes, so when they book, we actually do something called a final meeting before their wedding day. About a month before, we do a meeting and we talk with them about their layout, their details, their decor, and we set up all their tables, their chairs, and make sure that they cover every single detail of their day, because there's so much to think about. And usually it's people's first time getting married, so we like to walk them through everything and make sure that they're not missing anything, so that their day goes really smoothly.
So my next question for you is, what are some of your favorite hidden gems around the property?
Oh my gosh, my top favorite is probably the wedding wall that my dad built for each couple. It has the beautiful lattice tunnel, and then inside is a plaque for each couple that got married here. So their guests have access to it, so they can take pictures with their plaque. A lot of couples do their first look in there or photos at night. And then we have a willow tree on the other side of the property. It's just completely encapsulated in nature, and we've even had some couples do ceremonies in front of it, where we never thought about doing ceremonies until a couple asked us if they could have it there, and we said, why not? So a lot of couples will do even their private vows over there, and it's just the most gorgeous area.
That's awesome. So my last question for you is, what sets you guys apart as a venue?
Oh my gosh. So the thing that sets us apart most is that because we're a family that owns the venue and built it with our own 2 hands, is that all of our couples are like family to us as well. When they book with us, we say, welcome to the Willow Acres family, and we actually care about their day, and we want it to go really smoothly. So we put all of our energy into making sure that they feel like we actually care about the outcome of their day, rather than it just being a transaction. So more than half of our staff is actually former brides that got married here, and they have the same care as the staff did on their wedding day when it comes to the execution and making sure that everything goes perfect.